Let's discuss PLE application for this model. As we can see here, we have created feature model which has one feature which can have two values, review A or B, and the feature name is the review. So pretty much everything else in the model would have applied parts of the model which have variability will have applied this feature to become available in review A or B. Then next step we have two configurations. So review A configuration uses this feature with review A, and this is instance model. As you see, review B configuration uses this feature with in review B mode. And then next step is actually to apply the variation points, and we do this with the help of MBPLE plugin, which is available here. As you can see here, we have model-based product line engineering plugin. It's actually comes as part of the product line engineering plugin, and we apply that for the parts which will not be available in review A. Pretty much everything what is like added is in review B. So you can see here review A switch does not have those parts. So we right click here, variation model, and here we have just existence because this part is just disappears. This one is also existence. As you can see, and this one is actually is not existent, but this port is existence. And that means that this one is also will be removed because port disappears. This one we actually physically added the existence because it was just this part removed, right? So port stays, you know, in general in the model. So this connector might also stay. That's why we are removing it. Then from this view, we don't have any variation points. Here we have some of them. Here we have this component also removed. It's actually the same one as we have in the previous view, and those connectors are also. So once and also this port, as you can see, very modeling existence. So because this port will disappear, those will disappear automatically. And then the last thing here in the radar, we have more complicated situation. We have this connector which goes here in the variant A and here in the variant B, as we can see here, variant B and variant A, right? And same, this connector goes here and connector goes here in variant B. So we just actually implemented two connectors with the same item flow. As you can see here, let's remove this no preview. You see 29 and 29. And then we had existence variation point, which enables this one in the feature model. As you can see, variant model existence. Let's go to the feature. It links to this feature of everything, and then it enables this one in the here it enables in A, and in this case it enables this variant existence in B. Same here. So we used actually the same item flow, as you can see here and here for both connectors, and just conveyed item, the same conveyed item as a signal, just item flow is different. And if you will go here to the specification of this connector, item flow, here we have this item flow, selecting containment tree. We actually separately, same as, you know, separately defined variation point for this one, because it depends, it is different one when we go here and we go here, right? We could actually change maybe the properties that it would reconnect, but we actually added variation point, and this variation point will affect that one. And as you can see here, we actually put into the same constraint, same variation point connector and item flows. That's good practice because, we just kind of create one variation point and then open this variation point, and we can drag as many things here as we need to with control click. You can drag like this. Let me remove that one. Okay, so that's how we add it. Also some ports here. This port will be removed in one configuration. So variant A, actually not removed, but as you can see here, this port has different types. So go to specification, and this is discrete type. But if we'll go to the variant modeling, this is different variation point, element property variation point, which allows you to change the type. So we have here, you see type of property changed for this element, and we have two different configurations. So in this configuration, changes type in review A to this one, and review B to this one. And so pretty much those are the main things. A few other things, added or removed based on the model differences between those two models. And now we have also dedicated view from the product line engineering here, product line engineering group of diagrams. So here we have feature impact relation map, where we have this feature as a context, and then we have all the different things which impacts it's impacted by this feature. As you can see here, different lines modified. So there would be this generalization when general changed between this and this, right? See, variation point possible selected, right? So selected is this one and possible is this one, right? Then we have this same port as we discussed. So we have also different types. Then we have retained elements. So those will be available in this configuration. Then we have removed elements, so those will be removed in this configuration. Then we have possible values. Those possible values are of the feature, right? And then we have modified elements, so pretty much this one as we discussed in this one. So now, as part of this product line engineering approach, we can realize specific variant, which would be based on revision 1, revision A, revision B. To do so, we can select write parts of the model, or just leave anything selected. Go to options, tools, model transformation, choose the variant realization, click next, and actually we have here more than needed, just in case it's removed. And then logical equipment and system architecture are the two parts which we want to include here, where we know that there are variation points. We could include more than that, but that's pretty much where we apply the variations. Click next, and then here we can remove variation data and choose which variant we want to realize. Let's say we want to realize variant A. So this will be like removed anything which would be in revision B. Finish, and we get removed things. We see that this PLE map does not show anything now because those variation data were removed. Let's go to the diagrams. As we can see here, this vehicle management does not include, radar does not include, and the connectors goes to the configuration A, and then also the power distribution does not include this component. So it's all correct. We can save now this one into the file, save project as a realized A. So we did that. And then close it, don't save to the original location, and then let's open that one, the merge one, and let's realize now the variance configuration 2. Go to Tools, Model Transformation, Variance Realization next. choose logical dependency system architecture, click next. Variant configuration will be here B, okay, remove variation points, finish. And as you can see now this stays. Then here in the vehicle management also this one is correct, and in the radar we have links here, and the types are correct, and then link is here, and also this one is here. So that's and that we would save into the realized B. And if we work in the teamwork cloud actually, so we would have trunk project pretty much where we would have this reference architecture 150% model, and then we would create the branch, and then we would realize and then save into branch variant A and B, revision A and B, and we would not maintain them. We would try to actually maintain 150% model and realize variants in order not to have this data duplicated and errors introduced.